This is Coffee Talk number 277 live stream. It is Friday. This is the 26th of July 2024. It's 7 p.m. Central Time. KP Heathen, greeting Louisiana. Well, greetings, my friend. I enjoyed your latest video. I telling you to use the other stove with the sterno. I think it would be better for you for where you're at. You can use it inside and outside. You're really not supposed to use the tabs inside because they stink to high heaven. But do what you're going to do. I enjoyed your video. The Black Widow channel. Welcome, Black Widow. Hope everybody has a good day. Now, the thing about the sterno is that when you get through, you basically cover it, put the top on it, and it'll go out and let it cool down about 10 or 15 minutes, and then you can put the top, seal it, and put it back in your bag, and you're good to go. Next time, do the same thing. Just have matches available. Strike a match, get it going, you're good to go. And you almost had pot go over your pot go over with that little stove. You won't have that problem with the other stuff. It's got more of a surface to it. You won't have a problem with that. The Bud Files. Did anybody see the post on my community wall today? I did a community wall post, and I also did shout outs. I did shout outs to a number of channels that support me and that I support. Four in the house and 4 likes. Owl Die Bullfrog 79. Welcome, friend. Okay. It has been raining off and on. Thank you for like number 5. It has been raining off and on. And, or like number 4. Like the 5. It's been raining off and on. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. It's supposed to rain Sunday. The wife's on my back about getting the yard mowed. I said, you can't mow when it's so wet. You know, you gotta leave a little time for drying out. Nicole. Welcome, Nicole. Did you bingos this afternoon, Nicole? Nicole is a new friend, and she's now a standard moderator on my channel. Welcome. I was over on a live stream today that one of my friends was doing, one of my newer friends was doing. Angel, Miss Angel. And she and a gentleman by the name of Gary Smith, they were doing They were doing bingo and giving away prizes. All right, Nicole, you should have standard moderator now. Say something else or write something else so I can see the blue ranch. Hey, Gina, Ed's Dance and Food. Hello. Gina is a fellow educator. Now, somebody please tell me why she's not showing up blue. I've done the standard moderator about 3 times. Are you turning down standard moderator, Nicole? See, I got big thumbs. I'm using my thumb on a phone. Weird. God darn it. I hate weird. Ed as moderator. I don't know. Maybe it's not picking you up. I keep punching it. Hey, there she is. Miss Anne Marie Angel. I'm trying to give standard moderator to Nicole. I've punched it about 3 or 4 times. And I don't know on. And I had the same thing happen with somebody else a couple of days ago. Add as moderator. That should be it again. But I encourage everybody to reach out to Nicole. She's got a good channel. I was over visiting. Her channel goes by Social Butterfly 807. She's a good sized channel. She's got almost 5K. Yeah, that might help. I don't know. Mimi's Place. Mimi, welcome. I've been watching several of your shorts today, Mimi. Good stuff. Let's try again. Okay. Well, you know, when you say Mimi in Spanish, that's sort of slang sleep for a little kid. They say they don't say dormir. A little child's not going to say dormir, which is Spanish for sleep, and they'll say Mimi, and that means they want to sleep. Just priest, Ed, standard moderator. Golly geez, golly geez. Scully Pop, welcome. Julie Ann West, my friend from Wales. Uncle Al, do you know of any reason why I'm trying to give Nicole standard moderator? It's not letting me do it. I keep hitting it over and over. It says, jeez. Okay. Add as standard moderator. Add as moderator. Standard moderator can review. And I did again. I don't know. My eyes are also irritated right now. I apologize to keep rubbing them. And I don't know. It didn't allow it. Is there a max number that I can give for right now, or I can give in period? Patrick Stevens. Hello, Patrick. Let me see if I can give Patrick standard moderator. I don't understand what's going on. It's not letting me add Nicole as a standard moderator. Add as a standard moderator. All right, Patrick, you should have standard moderator right now. Then that'll be a new one on me. If they have a maximum number that you can add as standard moderators. If you have not done so, Julie is a very good, she puts out good content, and she's a very nice person, and if you will sub her, she will sub you. So, Julie asked, please sub Julie. Reboot the phone later, David. Yeah, I can do that, but I don't understand. I don't understand. Really don't. Hello, Melinda Elliott. Thank you for coming in. A lot of good channels in here right now. A lot of good channels. Hey, Little Lone Prepper, thank you for coming. $12 in the house, 13 likes. Lordy, 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 lordy. So I am drinking Concord Grape, Crystal Light, a little sachet, bottle, half-liter water. Good stuff. I tell you, the weather patterns are a little messed up right now. I have been getting so much rain. I guess I don't know. I can remember in years back when it would rain just about every day for like a month or 2 weeks straight, and it's been that way. It has just been raining. We've been getting a lot. Holy Jesus! Somebody said that I could have reached a limit. I don't know. These are nice channels. These are good channels. Gary Smith, hello, Gary. Enjoyed your bingo this afternoon. They have no limit on standard moderators. I don't know what's wrong. Yeah, it's monsoon weather. I have repeatedly tried to give both of them standard moderator, and it's not letting me do it. I'm going to try an experiment. Uncle Al, I'm going to take your standard moderator off for a minute. I'm removing you as a standard moderator. And then I'll see if I can give one of them standard moderator. So here's Nicole. This is just an experiment. All right, Nicole, say something. No. Let me give you your standard moderator back, Uncle Al. One thing is, it helps if you hit with the right. I'm not trying to remove, I'm trying to give it back to him. Keep saying remove as standard moderator. I'm going to add him back. All right, Uncle Al, you should be back as a standard moderator. Corner Clubhouse Cobalt, welcome. Oh boy, it didn't accept it. So what's wrong? It didn't let me add Uncle Al back. I'm sorry, Uncle Al. It didn't let me add you back. When I removed it, it would not let me add you back. I don't understand, to save my soul. Reboot the phone. Belinda's Country Living, welcome. I don't know. I started having issues. Yeah, I will. Reboot the bloody phone. Okay. Oh, man. Hope you're having a good day. And Belinda, hope you're having a good day. 14 in the house, 16 likes. So I've been getting comments from people about items that I, preparedness items that I buy. I try to get stuff on sale, and I try to get stuff as cheap as I can, especially since I give a lot of stuff out. And the expensive stuff I try to buy on Prime days when they have a Prime discount. So right now, you can get the EB3A, Blue Eddy EB3A for $198. And it's about $300. That is a smaller power station. Will run anything 12 volt, but as far as AC, it's limited to like 300 watts or so. So you can run small stuff with it on AC. Mowing 2 acres. That's a lot. It's more than me. You got twice as much to mow as I do. I've got so much stuff I gotta go around. We've got so much foliage and, little trees and various things she's got planted. Fence lines. $10 in the house, 16 likes. So, I was looking at K Heathens. He may be lurking there or not. He left the first comment. I was looking at a video of his this afternoon that he had done, and he's been using this little stove I'd sent him, and he's using the little tabs, and he'll do uses 2 tabs with his stove, and using it to heat up his lunch. Goats. So anyway, I told him in my communications with him, I would use other stove that I'd send, because normally when I send people stoves, I send them this is a little bit bigger one, and this one you will burn with sterno or camp heat. You'll use sterno or camp heat with this one. And this is the one you need to be using. Especially like if you're out in the wind, the sterno, the level at which the heat's coming out and the flame be right at the level of where your pot is, so you're going to have as much air flow in between to affect it. And he said he would try to do one with that one, with this other stove, because he's done like 3 that I think I've watched where he's using the emergency stove. And there's nothing wrong with the emergency stove. Now, I will tell you, you don't really want to use it inside because those tabs smell bad. You burn those tabs, if you're inside, that's something you want to use outside on your patio, or, because you're going to smell it. It's not going to be that bad if you're outside. Whereas if you're in an enclosed area, yeah, you're going to smell those tabs. Yeah, goats will eat anything. I can tell you stories about goats. I can tell you stories about goats. My father would get calls. The goats got out, and they climbed up on an oil storage tank. We had a refinery right to our land, and they had storage tanks, these big, tall, huge storage tanks, where they would, I guess, store the crude or store whatever, their liquid. And they had like metal steps on the side of the building where you could climb up. And those damn goats go up there, and the main goat, the billy goat, the other goats would follow them, and we get, Dad would get a call. Your goats got out, and they're up on top of the oil storage. And he'd get so damn mad. Hello, Dave. Hey, that email you sent me on statistics from about a year ago, I was blown away, son. I was blown away. I really was. It's like, give you props. That was something. You were. I've never done stuff like that. Never have. Probably never will. It was. I mean, whew. Yep. I would have thought at the time, those kind of numbers, that you would have picked up just a ton of new subscribers from that. I would have thought you would have picked up a ton of new subscribers. Yeah, that's right. Goats give you goat's milk, and you can get meat from them. Yep. Yep. And they're not that expensive to buy. Only 66. Well, I don't know. I was talking with a couple of my friends who I think they're on here right now. And we were talking about some of these channels that were just like growing. I mean, just outrageously growing. Where they're smaller than me, and then 2 or 3 months later, they're like approaching 20,000 subscribers. Just picking up over 100 subscribers a day, 100, 200, 300 subscribers in a day. And I look at the material they're putting out good stuff. But I don't know, So I have contacted on several occasions. I've had people either respond to one of my videos or make a comment on one of my videos, or I've had them email me offering to help me grow my channel for a fee. And then they send me a range of prices for subs, for likes, for views. And I'm wondering if somebody might be doing something other. No, there are people who will do that. You can say they're a scammer, but then there are people who actually can come through and they can, I don't know how they do it, but they can actually do that. I don't know. I've never tried to buy anything. I've had people offer. Isobar, hello Isobar. Thank you for coming in. Nine in the house, 19. Hey, that's awesome. He puts out a lot of good stuff. He's got a good singing voice too. Good singing voice. Well, um, there are three main companies that produce military rations and emergency rations, what FEMA gives out, the humanitarian daily rations. There are three main companies that put those in the United States. Most people have heard of Sapaco. I know, Uncle Al, you keep saying that. Maybe as the school year comes in, I can find somebody over at the school that knows that kind of stuff and I can get them to help me. I'm planning on doing that. Um, so, Sapaco, um, Ameriqual, and Warnick are the three companies. Yeah, I hear you, Dave. I hear you. I'm in portrait mode. Really? Huh. Now, how the bloody hell do I, excuse my French, how do I get out of portrait mode? I'm trying. I'm going. Hello, Betty Jean. Thank you for coming in. I don't know. You know, we had a young lady, and I guess she's in her early 30s, and she was doing our training. She was doing basically, it was about doing a lesson across the curriculum. So, you know, you have arts, math, science, social studies, and the idea is that the group gets together and designs a lesson with each of those aspects, and they their subject, they teach that portion of the concept that they're trying to teach, a holistic type across the curriculum. And she was trying to help me get into this, program and everything. And they asked they asked different people, because I was in a group, to go over something. And I just felt like, I feel like a dunce when it comes to the technology thing. I said, oftentimes people want to impress you. They say they have a master's degree. They tell you they have a master's degree. I said, well, I have 2 master's degrees. I got my last master's degree in 1995, which is the year the internet came out. And oh, I'm sorry you had to put down your dog. 15 years old. Horrible. That's a long life for a dog. Sure, you wished it could have been longer, but I'm sorry. We had one that we had raised. We owned the parents, a brown lab, and we called him Ford. We got pictures of him, small little baby, and he passed away. He was 12, 13 years old. Just horrible, God bless you, ma'am. Yeah, I get my daughter to do stuff for me. Uncle Al's always chiding me about getting an IT guy or get my daughter to help me and everything. Hello, Hillbilly Josh. Well, we're having really lousy weather. Really lousy weather. It's not really normal weather for my area this time of the year. It's cyclical. We've had rainy years, and I guess this is like a year into rainy summer. We're in hurricane season right now. It started June the 1st. We've had a couple of storms. We had one come in north of us that really did some stuff up in Houston, and there's still neighborhoods up there that don't have power. It's a really a sad situation, and they're mad as the devil at the power company. And the power company responds, well, you've got people up there with guns, brandishing guns at us and knives and threatening us. And we don't want to go in there. Hello, Mr. Whistle. Welcome, Mr. Whistle. Thank you for coming in. We don't want to go in there if we're going to be endangered. It's already dangerous messing with electricity. You hit the wrong thing, you touch the wrong thing, and it'll kill you. And there are occasionally accidents where somebody gets killed, they get electrocuted. I mean, people who are professionals are supposed to know what they're doing. That happens. I'm glad you're doing fantastic. That's great. So, I am trying to get my act together for the start of the school year. I also have to get Black Widow's box put together for her, get it out. Statistically speaking, the last video put out 46 views. That was the Bouge RV. It's a short video. It's like less than 2 minutes. It's a short video of my Bouge RV 12-volt refrigerator freezer that I just got. And I put a post on the community wall about it, pricing and such. I released a short this morning. I released 2 shorts today. The one I released earlier has over 400 views. I just released here about an hour ago or so has 36 views when I was getting ready for the live stream. Welcome, Idaho Garden Girl. Appreciate you coming in. And but when I started this evening, I was sitting at 1,646. I need to get under 54, and I'll do the 1,700 subscriber giveaway, and that'll be a nice goodie box for somebody with a nice first aid kit in it. The last giveaway I did, which was the 1,600, we're going to be doing a 1,700. The last one I did was the 1,600. I only had 9 channels that were qualified for the drawing when I drew from the hat. There were only 9 channels. And basically what I do, if you want to qualify, you need to leave me a like, supportive comment on the last 5 videos that I release prior to hitting that 1,700. And I'll look at the last video that I've done, and I'll write down all the names, and then I'll go back to the prior one, and then I start checking off. And if you didn't leave me a comment on that previous one, I scratch out the name. I go back to the next one. I do that for 5 videos, total of 5 videos. And whoever has left me a support comment on the last 5 videos, you will be in the hat for the drawing. I understand. You know, it's a member of the family. Your fur baby is a member of the family. I've got another dog. I don't know exactly how old the dog is because it was fully grown when we got it. But it's starting to turn really white around the facial hair and everything, starting to turn white. So I know the dog, and it's been that way for a little while. I know that the dog's an older dog now. And you don't know how long you have with them. I mean, we feed them good quality dog food, dietary quality dog food, and they're indoor dogs. We got a king size bed. They sleep on our bed, foot of our bed. The 2 dogs we have. I don't know. We treat them like my vet bills are horrendous. They start talking about animal insurance. Might need to look into that because the vet is horrendous. I've been told it's not that good a deal, that they don't cover, you know. But you know, I have medical insurance through my retirement, and it has not went up since I retired. $200 a month for me. And decent insurance. I mean, I go have my wellness checkup. Doesn't cost me. They write me a script for my medications. I'm taking 6 different medications. I get a 90-day supply each time. The doctor writes a script for a year, so I get 4 refills. Four. They draw blood, do blood work, and I wind up paying about $30 for it. And I guess it's where they have it done at. Hello, Holly. Hello, Sophomore. How are you doing? Talking and not paying attention. So, the idea of preparedness or being prepared, like the Scout motto, or they don't like, well, I don't think the algorithm likes preppers. But the idea is you want to be prepared for emergency, whatever your scenario is, emergency. The power goes out. Somebody was asking me about that. Like somebody said something about my power station, and I got rid of 2 of them, and I've got 4. And then I just recently bought a Power Queen 100 amp hour battery, which I'm trying out. Works out just fine. I'm going to buy a couple of more, and they give you like 1280 watts of usable power. You can drain all the way down. And that on sale for less than $200, and tax, title, license delivered, $207. It's sitting right behind me. I need to hook it up to take out my AGM deep cycles. I got 3 AGM deep cycles chained out underneath my cabinet in the kitchen. I need to do a video of that, changing guard. And yeah, I hear you. I hear you. You gotta watch out for varmints. Watch your snakes. The 2-legged kind and the slithering kind. In the process of watching shorts, you see some religious shorts. Sometimes they do like little clips from some of these shows, like the reenactment, type stuff, where they do a show about the Lord, about his ministry, and they have somebody acting it in the part. And I was listening to a short, and you had this pastor who was talking, and he said, the devil and his minions are very scared right now because they know their time is short. There are people who worship all sorts of stuff. That stuff. And this person said, if you think the devil has a chance against the Lord and the Lord's forces on his return, nope. So, yeah, you got to watch out for coyotes. You got to watch out for all sorts of stuff. Skunks, possums, all sorts of animals that are little predators that eat a chicken or want egg. raccoons, you know, and we got all sorts of stuff. You know, I'm out uh, where I live used to be outside the city limits. It's inside the city now, and you can, you know, you get all sorts of stuff, armadillos, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, you have a game camera or a security camera. Yeah, every so often they catch stuff that joke about it. You get these game cameras and it looks like some big hairy shaggy, you know, on two legs standing upright or a little bit over. And I used to joke, I was just a drunk bohemian out walking around naked. And I got some bohemian friends and they'd laugh their head, you know, drinkers and such. And it's probably about right. You get some from a distance, a little focused, you know, and it's Bigfoot, you know, some drunk bohemian. uh, and, you know, and that's another, you know, you're out in certain places, you want to be armed from wild animals like wild hogs and wild dogs. They got packs of them and they will attack you. Wild dogs attack you, wild hogs will attack you. Very, you know, you don't want to. So you want to make sure you're armed with something other that can bring them down. I wouldn't think about 22. I'd be thinking more like a, you know, a good 20 gauge or a 12 gauge shotgun or a, you know, a 357 Magnum or a 9 millimeter. You want something that can bring the hurt. Because there are animals and they will attack. If they're hungry, they'll attack. You know, they'll attack your animals, they'll attack you. There are people killed, you know. I'm drinking some Concord grape um, Crystal Light. Bottle of water. I get that stuff on Amazon. I just went and ordered a box of 12. Come 10 in a box, little boxes. So I had 120 of the lemonade, and both of them put together, I delivered like $54. You know, which, you know, I think that's a lot of money, but that's 240 of those sachets, so it'll make you 240 bottles worth. Everything's going up. Everything's going up. Right now, you go to Walmart, you're going to pay for a 10-pack like $2.78. I can remember when I would get the Great Value. You get a 10-pack of the Great Value, 99 cents. Now it's over $2. Everything's going up. And they talk about how food prices are up 20 or 30%. Try 100% or more from what it was. When you affect, and this is just, when you affect the cost of fuel or energy is involved with everything in your production line and in your shipping, your transportation. It affects everything across the board when you affect it of energy, fuel. And when the prior administration came in, or when the current administration came in, they did a lot of stuff that really hurt trying to be, you know, green. Did a lot of stuff that hurt energy, trying to get rid of coal, trying to limit oil, you know, gas. you hurt energy, and a lot of people lost their jobs, and these are like $100,000 plus a year jobs. High school education, hard worker, can be making over $100,000 a year working in the oil industry, and they cut way back. And then the other thing was, a lot of the equipment got sent overseas. They weren't using it here, so they sent it overseas. Thank you for coming in, Uncle Al. Appreciate it. Yeah, that True Lemon's good. I've got some of that. True Lemon and True Lime. That's good. So, for a standard emergency, power outage, the water goes out, the power goes out, turns the water off, you don't have running water, you need to have several cases of bottled water. I did a post on my community wall with an inch 24 pack, $3.57. It used to be 10 cents a bottle. You get bottled water. I can remember you get a 24 pack for $2. Not too long ago. A few years ago. And, the price of water wasn't hit for a long time. Then it started going up. It's going up too. And right now you're going to pay $3.50, $3.60, $3.70 for a 24 pack of half liters drinking water, spring water, whatever you want to call it. And you need to have several cases of that for each person with you. You need to determine how many people are you prepping for? How many people do you have to feed? How many people do you have to supply? And you have to multiply whatever you're getting by that number. No, you don't want to store it on concrete. Thank you for coming in, Leanne. You take care. God bless you. 2 o'clock in the morning over there. She's over in Wales, in the UK. So, tomorrow is Saturday. I will try to do another community wall post. I need to get Black Widow's box prepped up and do a video on that so I can put it out. Remember, the Scout motto is to be prepared. You need to be prepared for emergencies. Every day when you get up, thank God for the day, say the Lord's Prayer, drink coffee, take your medication, what you need to do. Be cognizant of what's around you. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And everybody, please have a blessed day. And we will see you hopefully back tomorrow for another edition of Coffee Talk. Thank you. And I need to figure out what's wrong. I can't do my users.